Hello folks, this is Brother Samuel, your digital pastor, and today I just wanted to take you outdoors and share with you the beauty of nature and share with you our projects here. We're building a 75,000 square foot compound on this spot, and I recommend you do the same if you can. Or if you can, at least you need to join a community that will be building these, that will be completely self-sustaining, 3-story tall, with a lot of solar panels, wind turbines, and everything else, you know, wastewater plants, miniature wastewater plants, because of the coming tumultuous economic downturn and collapse. So you want to be off the grid, folks, very soon. You want to be growing your own food. You want to be completely self-sustaining. That's why we will have a very small community per compound that will have all the staff needed to obviously maintain the community and provide for its residents. So for instance, we'll have engineers, we'll have the nurses, the cooks, everybody else that's needed for daily, as far as the gardeners, you name it, the electricians, obviously, to wire up our solar panels and everything else. But this is just to show you how to survive the upcoming apocalyptic times, which are at hand. They're about to befall upon us, and we must be ready. So this is just me showing you what it would look like. A 75,000 square foot compound will be concrete reinforced. Obviously there'll be a lot of infrastructure built on the inside of it, but it will be completely off the grid. It will be mostly getting its power from solar panels and wind turbines, in case when there's a cloudy day we need to have electricity. So we'll be fully connected to the world, but wirelessly. Obviously we'll have some type of satellite internet connectivity. So folks, anyway, this is my not your typical message, but I'm just sort of preparing you. Obviously I'm an eternal optimist, and my benediction to you and all of us is may God's angels be with us to guard us and protect us in everything we do, but at the same time we must be smart. Jesus told us to be as harmless as doves and as sharp as, remember what he said, as serpents. So we got to be building this infrastructure before the apocalyptic times. It's going to be absolutely horrendous times for in just a little bit. Remember, in the United States alone, close to 40 million people became unemployed overnight, virtually overnight, as a result of this fake pandemic. 40 million people were given $600 per week to survive on. That would buy you groceries. But they stopped it a few weeks ago. This is early October. They stopped, I believe, sometime in early September. Now imagine all those people who were out of a job, but at least they were able to buy groceries. What are they going to do, folks? People who are hungry, they get violent very quickly. And so you have to be able to trust God, but at the same time provide for your family's safety and for your protection. So this is the purpose of this video today, is to show you how it's done here. There's nothing here. In a few weeks we're going to show you the 3-story building with solar panels everywhere, wind turbines in the background, in the periphery, and also prayer. Just like our Muslim brothers are praying 5 times a day, folks, we should be praying 10 times a day, not because we have to, but because this is just like the same way of communicating, instead of with other fellow human beings, with our Creator, with God. If we need a little whip, some kind of a whip to be praying to God, there's something wrong with us. We are not there yet. We should be able to sort of want to pray to God. So folks, this is my encouragement. Get on the frequency of God. Be healthy. Go for walks, daily walks. Run, jog, play tennis, anything that will give you your blood flowing. Exercise if you can, if your health allows you. Be in prayer constantly. Prayer and fasting all the time in these tumultuous times. Pray for peace in your family, in your community, in in our country, on our planet. There are so many different war zones right now. It's just unbelievable what's happening here. So this is relative peace, and I'm very grateful to God that I'm able to film, make these videos to share with you my message from my heart to your heart, so you would have some kind of a reference point, how we do it and how you might want to sort of borrow a few good ideas from us. We're like a church without being a church, because obviously, if you haven't noticed, all churches are pretty much closed, and so this is our only way to do our services. It's not even a service; it's more like a devotional, which is a short sermon or a short religious message or spiritual message to you. So our devotionals are going out on a weekly basis, and in the last one we tried to help somebody. I actually just started talking to somebody who seemed to be a nice person. He lost everything due to these economic terrible times, and I just wanted to maybe help him out, or ask the community to help out. And then all of a sudden the demon inside him awoke. Folks, it was the most incredible thing, and he would refuse to even say that he does not pray to God. He calls God a fictitious character, and praying to God is like talking or asking for help from a fictitious character. It's a complete demon possession that I just filmed that. I want you to perhaps maybe go check it out. This is real life situation. This is what a demon possessed person looks like, the way he talks like in real life. He's got a wife or a girlfriend and 2 kids, lost everything. He was in construction business. And so they got settled right in the woods somewhere. They live in a tent, no support system. He said somebody might be trying to send him $20, $50 per month, like the family member. I mean, it's complete, total devastation. And my point of the story, folks, is we must be still kind to them. But my blood was boiling with me when he was insulting the creator of the universe. You should have seen his face. You should have seen his face, folks. It's just unbelievable. So much for helping somebody on the street. Anyway, we still should be helping, but I did not expect him to sort of turn 180 degrees, and then the voice of the demon sort of came out and talked to me. It was no longer the person, it was the demon talking to me, basically. It's all on tape, folks. It's all on video. You can watch it. You could just... It's just the reality of the other side, folks. That evil spirit, the unclean spirit of Beelzebub, would not allow this person to say a prayer or to say something about God, that he relies on God. He wants to keep that person on drugs, living somewhere in a tent in the woods, and that's just his lot. So I've tried my very best, but I was not prepared for that type of reaction. Just sort of a sudden transformation from this kind of a innocent, kind person to this insolent blasphemer. He was literally uttering blasphemies against God, and it obviously we didn't go very far. I was just trying to pick his brain as far as where he's at and what type of family he had, but supposedly he didn't have a father, just a mother that was not really there for him. But anyway, the story, folks, is a typical story of many people today who are growing up without God in broken down families, chaotic situation. 65%, folks, this is the latest statistic, 65% of all families in the Western Hemisphere, in the West, Western Europe and North America, are like that. No father, mother alcoholic, or even if she's not, there's some kind of problem, spiritual, psychological, all kinds of problems. And so what do we have, folks? We have a nucleus of a family that's been destroyed by the dark side. And now we wonder. It's on tape, folks. If you don't, just watch that video. It's just an incredible 4K kind of testimonial of what the person looks like. He lives in the tent with his family after they lost everything. Does your wife pray to God?
I don't think so.
Do your children pray to God?
No.
Do you think they would like to?
If they were confused, maybe.
Why would they be confused if they pray to God?
Um, hmm. That's a very I don't know about that question, man. I don't know about that one.
So people who pray to God are confused?
No, I didn't ever say that. I never said that.
But your children would be confused if they pray to God.
Yeah,
And why is that? Explain it.
I would think so. Yeah. Because they're praying to they're asking a fictional character for help.
That's what you think of God?
No. I love God. God is all in my heart. And I would never say anything like that.
So who is fictional character?
Myself. Is that okay? Is that alright?
No, you just said that if they pray to God, they would be praying to a fictional character. Do they pray to you?
No. Because I'm not a believable person.
So who's going to help you if not God?
I don't have the answer for that one.
Okay.
Do you have the answer for that one?
Well, our audience who will be considering helping you has a certain set of beliefs, Barry. And we don't believe that God is a fictional character. We believe He is the creator of everything that started, from our universe to all life on Earth and other planets. That's what we believe. But if you don't believe in that, I see that maybe this is why you are where you are, living in a tent.
Very possibly, for sure.
Now imagine 40 million Americans are going to be like this guy, living in a tent, and then eventually they're going to get hungry. And eventually some of them are armed. I mean, many of them are armed, actually. In other words, before they even transition into the tent, this is a unique situation. You sort of got transitioned to living in a tent, but many who are not going to be willing to transition to a tent, they're going to go out and, try to do something about their situation, if you catch my drift. And then for that scenario, which is about to happen sometime in November, December of this year, possibly January 2021, we have to be prepared. We must be praying, but at the same time, doing something about it. If you can't build a compound, if you can't build at least a fence around your property, if you can unite, write to us, tell us about your skill level. Maybe we'll somehow join our forces. But the point is, you have to do something about it before it happens. It will be too late. When the events will start unfolding and you'll realize everybody's armed and everybody's, there's World War III in your backyard, Civil War type of scenario, and everybody's shooting at each other, ammunition will be the most probably sought after commodity besides bread and ammunition. So my advice is face down, prostrate before God. Prostrate meaning face down on the ground, not while you're eating a burger, not while you're texting somebody, but dedicate your time. Have a prayer rug, just like our Muslim brothers and sisters. Have a prayer rug. Spend a lot of time on your knees, on your face down. Knees no longer works, folks. This is like the end times. Knees would be when things are comfy. This is not comfy at all. Look around how much hatred you see on television. I mean, that's why I'm taking you in the nature. So at least if you're stuck at home, you get something beautiful to look at. Blue skies, the trees, the birds chirping. It's fresh, beautiful weather, 69 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's about 21 degrees Celsius, low humidity. It's beginning of October, but still we have this Indian summer. And enjoy it while we can, folks. Very soon it's gonna get gloomy and dark, both literally and figuratively. So you gotta be prepared and you gotta be smart about that. So on this note, I wanna wish you all the best. May the Lord send His angels to guard you, protect you in everything you do. May you have peace, joy, love, and understanding within your soul, amongst your family members, and in the community where you live. God bless you, take care, and I hope to see you at the very top.